Howdy everybody. The date is Tuesday, September 18th. And I am here at the genealogy room in the library at St. Martinville because this is where I go to take advantage of the internet and just focus on my work. Now, I haven't done an update in a while because, to be frank, I was a little bummed out. My plans fell apart as usual, but other plans that I didn't really commit or do much for actually did really well. So I guess I'll go through the positive and negatives real quick because it's been a long time. So MechaCon was a failure. No tattoos, and clients who I thought I was going to tattoo didn't show. RTX had pluses and negatives. Amazing con. I love the Guardians, but the artist corner, community corner, turned out to be something very, very, very insignificant. There was no advertisement for it. No one knew anything about it. I was only there for an hour. And so I had heard they had tattoo artists there last year. And so since I only had an hour and I wanted to make an impact, you know, seeing as the stage and everything I was hoping for didn't work out, I tried to tattoo myself there and failed miserably. But luckily I was stopped just before I started, because if I had started and then been stopped, that would have totally sucked. So I'm hoping to get in touch with RTX and maybe work something out for next year. But the positive of RTX was the ruby painting that I had been pimping out. Got a bunch of signatures. Again, Guardians, you guys made that con for me. And it's going to be auctioned off for the Austin, Texas Autism Society. So I'm waiting for the link from the leader of the charity auction to share it. So hopefully that'll do really good, make a lot of money to help a lot of people, and that's always great. And you can't call RTX a failure if that happens. Other news, good stuff, like unexpectedly, I streamed with my good friend Michael Jefferson, better known as Trihex, on the interwebs, and it was just a spontaneous, like, you play video games and I draw, and we just both have fun doing what we do, you know, and enjoy each other's company. And it just blew up. I got so many commissions, little sketches, 20-minute sketches for $20, but it just was amazing. It was the success I was hoping for from any one of MechaCon or RTX. Just wrapped up all nicely like a pig in a blanket. And so, needless to say though, the money I did make is gone because, I mean, I have to take care of myself, eat and whatnot, but more importantly, I made it priority one. Coming down south, I was going to make sure my dogs got completely caught up on all their medical stuff. So, they are. They've got all their Trivex and their blood work done and rabies shots, and they're good for the next 6 months. So I am very proud of that. It cost a pretty penny, but it was totally worth it. Relax. What else? As far as not posting much like artwork, paintings, the reason being is I've actually been focusing more on a graphic novel I'm working on. Only thing is it's not really a graphic novel either. It's new. It's like a fusion of certain things. I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it. It's a kid's book, right? But it's done, illustrated, and written in a way where it's like a beginner's comic book, like a children's comic book. But then that's what people just associate with all comic books. So I have been calling it a tadpole comic, seeing as I'm in the South, and I was thinking about swimming lessons, and you know, you start out as like a tadpole, and then you work your way up to a frog. And so, like, getting your legs and, you know, whatever. So I call it Tadpole Comic, a Tadpole Comic. But it's not about tadpoles. We'll see. So I'm kind of stranded here in Louisiana, crashing on my sister's couch and my friends' couches, and sometimes even Tri-Hex's couch. And it's difficult because I got the dogs. They're so well trained, everyone loves them, but it's a big, you know, presence to have two dogs, especially Rex, who is just so forever. So I'm trying to get out and get a place of my own. Last bit of info. I am accepting commissions. I've had quite a few awesome commissions painting-wise since doing the stream with Tri-Hex and also RTX, but they're dwindling down. And so with Christmas season right around the corner, I know I sound like a Walmart saying that, but it takes me time to do good artwork. So hit me up if you want to commission a present for somebody. I mean, now's the time. Trust you me. I can take my time and do a good job. Good work takes time. And that's it. I'm going to be 31 next month. That's the last thing. Like in exactly 1 month. My birthday's on the 17th. October 17th. I'm going to be 31. Do I feel 31? Well, I've never been 31 before, so I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, but I'm feeling pretty good. I've been taking care of myself, working out regularly. Anyway, so my virus scan is done on the computer, and I've pretty much said everything I've wanted to say. Hit me up for commissions, big time. I want to paint. And also tattoos. Like, I have done very little tattoo work since I got here. I thought a lot of the people who made appointments with me have either flaked out or just not been available. They just went dark on the webs. And it's hard for me to communicate because I can only communicate with internet when I'm at the library. So I've pretty much covered everything. Thank you everybody for watching, all the new followers. That's it. Keep it real. Stay classy.
Peace out.